Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last season's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. We tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. That's a design quarterback keeper.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He finds some space. Muscles past the defender. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Sooners, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We have field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely, but when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. There's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Tigers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grab near the sticks. It's Rhodes. Stop after the catch at the 9, but it's 1st and goal now.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
To throw, it's Lewis. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. On the run, it's Thomas. Going absolutely nowhere after the loss of the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Plenty space at the 20. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
And the Tigers will line up here on 1st down and goal. Dropping back, it's Lewis. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Caught quickly, and he scores. Touchdown, Tigers.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting. The yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Oklahoma offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try the left side with a toss. Sends right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And now from the pistol formation. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get 1st downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that run. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Sooners will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Quick completion to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Here's the second down play. In the shotgun, handoff inside. But a quick stop for the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They couldn't stop him there. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Curtin's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good. And BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Here comes a handoff. Oh, he breaks free, still going. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Gets into space at the 50. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Clemson. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Toss play to the outside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to chuck it again. With the catch, it's Thomas. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. And move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. Attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Lewis. The pass rush gets home.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Backed up second and long at the 17. From the shotgun, drops back. Dumps it down to the back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Steps out at the 9. Poor return and poor field position to start the drive. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And the Sooners keep the football on the move.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Direct snap to the back. And he's stopped after 84 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds an open target on the left side. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
The Sooners are on the move here. Play action here on first down. That's caught. It's Bond. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up first down at the 33.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the Sooners are in the red zone. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Sooners. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. He'll hand it off. Got the first and still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fights off a defender. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. And on the carry, he's heading left. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Quick throw complete to the tight end. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. The catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelbacker, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. The Sooners offense is on the move now.
Well, good push up front here. This back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete. Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Broken tackle, still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Well, with that stop by the defense, we got a big decision coming up for this offense. Do you kick it and go ahead and leave it on your defense to stop them for the win, or do you go for it on 4th and short and bleed that clock down and then kick it? Lot to consider here.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Catch made on the outbound. Loose football. The offense recovers, but they're way short of the marker. Ends up killing the drive. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. 1st and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Send the back in motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. A quick spin move. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The running back here in a direct snap. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down after that run on the previous play. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Sooners will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a shotgun run call. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. They'll run it here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. He missed it, and the game is still tied up.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. The pass rush closing in. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today.
Well, the sack on 1st down, and now an incompletion. You're looking at a 3rd and long. We're late in the game in the 4th quarter on your own side of the 50. Need to get some yardage back if you want to have any chance to make it 4th down and manageable.
Offense facing 3rd down after the incompletion. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Clemson. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's hauled in way downfield. And they finally get him to the ground on what will be the final play. That's it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do.